Welcome to WordPress Daily with your host, Tom Mullins. Today, we're going to take a look at Updraft Plus on episode number 11. Welcome to episode number 11 of WordPress Daily. My name is Tom Mullins. We're excited to be here today. And today we're going to take a look at the plugin Updraft Plus. It's a backup and restore solution for WordPress. It's very important that you back up your content, back up your database, back up your pages, your posts, and all of your WordPress content. And Updraft Plus makes that easy. So today we're going to dive into that. But first, let's talk a little bit about TechMerge. So WordPress Daily is part of the TechMerge podcasting network. You can find out more information about TechMerge at www.techmerge.net. You can also like us on Facebook at facebook.com/TechMerge, Twitter at twitter.com/TechMergeNet. You can also support us on Patreon by simply going to patreon.com/TechMerge. Supporting us on Patreon and any amount would truly help us continue to bring you this show and our other show, which is called the Bits and Bytes Podcast. And I do that podcast with my co-host, Dave Bowling. We do it once a month. We usually do it live on the air on Facebook on the last Tuesday of the month. However, this particular month, we're going to make it a little bit later, and we'll probably be doing it on this coming Friday. Check us out at techmerge.net for all of the information. So we're going to dive right into Updraft Plus, and we're going to talk a little bit about this plugin and how useful it is in backing up and restoring your WordPress content. So as you can see here, it is a free plugin. However, there is a premium version. The premium version gives you the ability to back up to more third-party cloud-based hosting sites. However, the free version allows you to back up to Google Drive, Dropbox, and I believe Amazon services, web services. So with the free version, we're going to back up to Google Drive. Our development website. We're going to restore that backup. I'm going to actually delete a few pages and do a restore just to see how the process works and how everything comes together. So obviously it's just like any plugin. You'll go to the WordPress site. You'll click on plugins, add new. You'll do a search for Updraft Plus. You can then install it. It takes just a couple minutes. And once you have done so, it's pretty easy to configure. You'll simply go to the website or go to the plugin settings. You'll click on settings. Here in the settings, you'll choose the particular content provider that you want to back up to. In our case, it's Google Drive. We'll go ahead and sign into our Google account. You will have the ability to tell it what areas do you want to back up. You can back up plugins, themes, uploads. You can tell it where to exclude, what to back up, what not to back up. And you can also set some encryption settings. So you can set an encryption phrase and encrypt the content so that when you go to restore, you've got to have the encryption key in order to restore the backup, thus protecting and encrypting your database at another level. Google Drive is encrypted. However, this encrypts the actual file backup itself. So I've already done a backup of this WordPress site. And what I'm going to do, this is the demo of Avada theme that we set up another time. I'm going to simply go into posts, and I'm going to view all of my posts. And I am going to pick one of those posts real quick. And I'm going to open that in a new tab here. And this is me just showing you what I'm doing. So I'm going to take this post right here, this Avada post, and I'm going to go ahead and just delete it. And we'll send it to trash. And then I'm going to actually delete it from the trash can. I'm going to go over to trash. and I'm going to delete permanently. Okay, so if I went back to this page right now, it's going to give me a 404 page not found error because it no longer exists. So we've inadvertently deleted a file that we didn't want to delete, a particular post on our site. So what we're going to do is I've already done a backup of our content using the Updraft Plus plugin. So I'm going to go back to Updraft Plus, my settings for Updraft Plus. I'm going to pull up the backup, existing backup, and this is one that I did on May 26th. So I'm going to come over here and I'm going to hit the restore button. I'm going to tell it, what do I want to restore? We're going to go ahead and restore the entire thing. Probably I could get by with just restoring the database, but we're going to restore the entire thing in this case. We're going to hit restore. And it's going to take a few minutes to restore. So this is a free plugin with a premium version. So we're going to take a look here. Updraft Plus Premium, really kind of the differences. It's got ability to automatically back up, automatic restores. It has the ability to migrate from one WordPress host to another. Maybe you want to switch hosts. This is a great way to migrate from one to the other. The ability to back up encrypted databases. Automatic backups before updating your site. You can do FTP or SFTP backups, so you can back up to another server that you've got with an FTP. Backup to Dropbox, backup to Google Drive, OneDrive. I mean, the sky's the limit. There's a ton of content providers that you can back up to. This is a pretty cool plugin. Like I said, the free version is what we're demoing and what we're using now. This is the website for the premium version. And let's see if we can figure out what the premium version cost is. So get premium. Let's see what it is. And we want to do a personal up to 2 site license. That's the cheapest one. And that's $70. So this is a $70 plugin. That's the cheapest you can buy it for if you want to buy the premium plugin. I'd say it's pretty well worth it because it does allow you to back up and restore your WordPress site. You spend hundreds of hours, thousands of hours possibly even building this site. You want to ensure that your content's protected. There's other solutions out there. The free version for most people would probably be sufficient, but if you want to take it to the next level, you could obviously upgrade to the premium version. So since this is a premium or free plugin with a premium upgrade, we're going to give it 4 out of 5 stars simply because of that reason. We're not big on premium upgrades and paid versions, so we want to, we're just going to tell you. So we are waiting for the restore. And the restore process has begun. So it says don't press stop until it reports back that it's completed. So it's wanting me to log back in. Okay. I'm going to do that. I'm not sure why it's doing that. That's a little bit concerning for me. So let's log back in here. And that's one of the beauties of this show is we're doing this stuff live. We're not editing it out. So we're trying to give you the experience as if you were using this plugin for the very first time. You've installed it, you've backed up, you've restored. We want you to experience this just like we would. So we're going to go back to the restore capabilities. We're going to hit restore. We're going to go ahead and select all the options here because we want to restore it all. Hit restore again. It says it's begun looking for the backup. And maybe it's already done it. I don't know. It looked like it errored out on me. Let's see if we can refresh that page and see if it came back up, and that will tell you if it worked or not. By the way, yeah, so I guess the first time through it did. So that's the page back. It's exactly how it was before. That took the backup or restored the backup directly from our Google Drive, which we set up previously. So that worked out really well. So we restored the backup. We were able to bring that page back up and work. Let's just make sure that it's actually back and it's not a cached version of the page. So we'll go back to the posts area and look at all posts again. And we'll click on it here. And then click here so we can view it. There it is. So yeah, absolutely. So it worked exactly like it was designed to. I'm not sure why the extra login was there, but it wasn't that big of a deal. We were able to accomplish that with no problem and move on from it. So this plugin did exactly like it told us it was going to do, and did it quickly and promptly, and it was easy to set up. I still give it 4 out of 5 stars because there is a premium version that costs quite a bit of money. You get 2 licenses for $70. To check this particular plugin out, there'll be a link in the show notes that will allow you to download it. Also some additional information about the show and some of our other links on social media. So take a few moments and definitely like us on social media, watch us. You can also go to YouTube and search out TechMerge and subscribe to our podcast on YouTube, our channel. You can also subscribe to us by going to the TechMerge website and clicking on the show's link at the top and clicking on the iTunes link. You can also go to Google Play and check out WordPress Daily and any other location that good podcasts are found. This is the WordPress Daily Podcast. My name was Tom Mullins, episode number 11. We're excited to be here, and thank you, and have a